A gain of $20,000. That's the trading result from our commodity and futures trading according to COT data in week number 17. Hello and welcome to Insider Week. In this video, we are going to discuss the trades of this week and the corresponding results. As mentioned, we could realize a weekly gain of $20,000. By realizing this gain, we were able to reduce our drawdown to $3,000. In addition to this realized gain, we also have an accounting profit in coffee at the moment. As a result, we have a good chance to be able to exit the drawdown period in this month, and then we would reach a new all-time high in our account. We started week 17 with a portfolio consisting of 4 long positions. First of all, we had 8 contracts in coffee, 2 contracts in gasoline, 2 contracts in silver, and 5 long contracts in soybean oil. In the end of the week, we were left with 2 open positions, namely coffee and gasoline. During the week, we haven't opened any new positions. Let's have a look at each trade individually. First market silver. On the weekly chart, we received a buy signal. We are deriving our buy and sell signals from COT data and other indicators. On the daily chart, we waited for the right timing. We were triggered according to our plan, but the market did not move in a clear direction as expected. There was some volume in our direction, but afterwards there was a sell-off again. So we decided to exit the market and thereby received a gain of $50. Next market, soybean oil. As you can see, we received a buy signal in the weekly trend direction. We like markets that produce these kind of signals, and we often decide to trade these. On the daily chart, we waited for our entry pattern to appear. It appeared, we have been triggered according to our plan, and the market moved clearly into our direction as expected, and we could lean back and wait for our target price to be reached. After our target price was reached, we realized a total gain of $19,950. Next market, coffee. On the weekly chart, you can see that we received a buy signal. From prior sell signals on the weekly chart, you can see that the resistance level had been reached this week. On the daily chart, you can see that we were triggered according to our plan. Price moved into our direction and then shortly bounced back from the resistance level that we've seen on the weekly chart. One would have been able to exit the position and realize gains on the top. However, we decided to stay in the market because we expect that the price even makes new highs and will break the resistance. The last position from our COT strategy portfolio is gasoline. On the weekly chart, you can see that we received the second buy signal in a row. On the daily chart, we waited for our entry pattern and we were triggered according to our plan. Shortly after we were triggered, price moved against us. We expected a healthy correction, and because of that, we placed our stop loss wide enough to hold the position through this correction. After the correction, price moved into our direction, and now we are in the accounting profit zone. Now let's have a few words on our second strategy, the so-called champion strategy from our champion coaching program. We started into last week with 3 open positions, namely 5 long contracts in cocoa, 1 long contract in cotton, and 1 long contract in copper. We closed all these positions during the week, so in the end of the week we were left with 0 open positions. By closing last week's open positions, we were able to realize a total gain of $8,055. As a result, we were able to make a new all-time high on this account. We are now facing an equity amount of $125,000. With regards on our starting capital from November 2020, where we started with $50,000, we are now seeing a return of 150%. If you want to keep updated on our performance and our trades, please feel free to subscribe our YouTube channel where we are releasing valuable content about futures trading on a regular basis. If you're especially interested in our strategy and want to know more information about our coaching program, you can join our free webinar on May 18th through our website insider-week.com. By clicking on the registration button, you can fill in your name and your email address to register for the free webinar. In the end, let's have a look at CRB Index as usual. You can see that commodity prices broke through the resistance in the last week. In the last week, we only exposed ourselves to long trades. And as we are expecting commodity prices to increase further, we will sustain this bullish attitude and look for long entries. That's it from our side this week. Please feel free to subscribe our YouTube channel and join our free webinar on May 18th. Thank you very much for your attention, and we wish you all many successful trades for the next week. See you all for the next trading results.